Setting goals is a very important part of our integral growth journey. And if we set it right, we go in the right direction and we achieve the right things at the right time and we climb the right ladders at the right age of our life. My name is Anil Thomas, and today in this video I'm going to share with you the top 10 mistakes people do in their goal setting exercises. The reward of the goal is so sweet, but there is a pain that you go through, the same pain which every caterpillar goes through before they become a butterfly. You should be willing to take that journey. You should be willing to take that journey. When you set the goal, tell yourself what is the value behind that goal. What is so important about the goal to you that you want to chase it. I'm going to share with you some primary mistakes that people do in their goal setting activities. So be ready to eliminate this from your goals, from your lives, from every interaction that you have between you and your goal. So here's the first one. People set too many goals. They'll say, I want to write a book and I want to lose weight and I want to start a company and I want to start another company. I want to do this and I want to do that. I want to buy a bike. I want to go for excursion. Too many goals. Too many goals are good, but don't keep them all on the plate at the same time. It's like having too many things in the buffet. What happens when you consume too many things? Indigestion. And here's the thing. Have fewer goals, achieve them, take the next set. So people fail in their goals because they have too many goals to deal with. Here's the second one. They have huge and unrealistic goals. So if let's say it's a student setting a goal and if his current percentage is 60, you don't set a goal for 90, you set a goal for 70 maybe, then set a goal for 80 and maybe then set it for 87 and then set it for 90. Baby steps are important. How do you eat an entire elephant? One bite at a time. So you don't set the big goal. That can be your future vision, but your goals have to be actionable, smaller, chunked down tasks. So make sure that you don't set a huge goal which your brain refuses to see and then you crash down. Set smaller, realistic goals. Achieve there, go to the next step. Achieve that, go to the next step. So you know what happens? You achieve it faster. You achieve it sooner. And there's a joy, there's a pleasure, there's an overwhelming feeling. And then you take the next step and then you go further. The third mistake that people do in goal setting is they set the goal and they don't bother about it. There are people who set the goal on January 1st or on their birthdays or on some important days and say, this is my goal. And then they don't care a hell about it. They just leave their goals completely. So it's very important that you personalize your goal, you stay connected with your goal, you talk to your goal, you communicate with your goal, you communicate with people about your goal, and then you get closer, a little more closer. Every time you get closer to it. And here's the fifth one. People play the victim game without being ready to take full responsibility of their journey and of their intentions and of their outcomes. It's very, very important, primarily important that you begin to take full responsibility of your life. You belong to the biological world and the laws that define the mechanical kingdom need not define you. You have to come to a zone of saying that I take full responsibility of my life. The fifth mistake that people do is they're not willing to take their responsibility and they play the victim game. They have everybody and everything to blame. They'll blame the government. They'll blame the neighbors, they'll blame the relatives, they'll blame their family, they'll blame the system, they'll blame employees, they'll blame the taxation, they'll blame everybody. They begin to play the victim game. They would be like, this is happening to me. You know why? Because they're not going to do something about this and continue to play the victim game. So I'm telling you to be aware of the mistake number 5 that people conduct. They conduct this in their life of not taking responsibility. So weak they would be. And here's the sixth one. People give up too early. Too early they give up. The moment they see the first hurdle, they give up. The moment they see a slightly different hurdle, they give up. They get demotivated too soon. Either with people or with situations or with the environment or with some experiences. I'm telling you to be careful about the mistake number 6 that people do. Do not give up too early. Some people give it up so early. I'm saying give it all you have, rather than giving it up so early. Mistake number 6 in the goal setting exercises. People give up too soon. And here's the seventh error, the seventh mistake in goal setting program that people do. They don't have a clear direction. Because they don't stand up for something very clear, very articulate, they fall for everything. If you don't have a clear goal, a clear vision, a clear direction, you're going to fall for everything because everything looks tempting. I have people saying that I want to write a book and start a company and start this and do that because they get excited with everything. Because they don't have their values in place, they don't have their goals in place, and they've not done a value clarity check. When you've not done it, you don't know where to go, how much to go, where to stop. The direction is so important. And when directions are not met clearly, people get digressed, they get diverted, and they get diverted too soon. That brings me to the distraction number next. And the eighth mistake that people do in their goal setting programs are they get distracted too soon. They lack the discipline to success and the discipline to succeed. I'm saying discipline your distractions. Use your distractions during your break time and not during your best time. Discipline your distractions. Some people do not discipline their distraction and they go after what has distracted them from their primary goal. I'm saying focus on this goal and avoid the error of going that side. And the ninth mistake that people do is some people major in the minor. They major in doing the minor things. They will take solid time, solid resource and do perfectly well that which need not be done. I'm saying be aware of such activities that you do which contribute to less than 10% of your life. Whenever you're doing something, ask yourself, is this important? Is this going to add some value to my life? Is this going to help me grow in my life? And is this taking me any closer to my main primary goal? If not, stop it. And if it's still important to be done, even if it is not important, delegate that. But do not get yourself into doing it because that's a time stealer, an opportunity thief. It's going to take away that opportunity. When people major in the minor things, when they're working on things that do not contribute to even 10% of their life, it's a waste of time. So focus on that 20% of your life which can give you 80% results and positive outcome. And that brings me to the 10th one. Be positive at all times. At all time, remind yourself of your goals. Have an anchor, have a lucky stone, have paper written your main goal. Keep reminding yourself of this goal constantly because when you remind yourself constantly about this goal, it takes you to the direction. The 10th mistake that people do is what? They forget about their goal and they don't remind themselves of their goal regularly. So again, they do too many things and too many times. And after 5 days or after 6 days or sometimes they'll say, oh my God, that was a part of my goal and I just missed it. ये मुझे करना था लेकिन मैंने किया नहीं. So remind yourself of the goals regularly. Set your goals right. Set your goals right. Set it once. Set it with the value alignment. Set it with a congruency and symmetry with your whole being. And now you see you don't have to take effort to reach them. Go through these 10 points once again and see if any of this is what you are doing. Avoid doing them. Avoid doing them. Focus on what's important and get closer to your goals. And do it today. Today is a good time, right? Do it before the New Year's so that in the New Year, you're ready for it. You don't have to set a resolution. You've already come into the zone in the practice mechanism to get closer to that important goal. You don't need a new year to set a goal or follow a goal. Do it now. Like, share, get the notifications on, go to the comment section, write to me whether you liked what you heard, whether you want to hear more from me. Let us know how you felt and how this whole video is going to help you get closer to your goals, or did we miss something, or did you want us to add something, or do you want us to include a new topic the next time? Let us know how you feel as you listen to this and what changes in your life, what positively changed in your life as you listen to this. So we meet again the next week. So till that time, do well, get closer to your goal, embrace your goal and do wonderful things for you, your family, your close people, increase your wealth, increase your social equities, get closer to people who are important to you. Do what matters. Happy New Year. Liked what you saw, hit the like button right now. And if you want to see more of such interesting videos, subscribe to our channel and keep the notification on. Write to me in the comment section and let us know what is that you want to hear more on the immense and infinite possibilities of the human mind. Up until the next time we meet, bye.